cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got them following my footsteps like I'm Montana, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the near my friend. My bro on a steaming stove like grits. Got this vibe on a tippy toes. In a LA live, I'm staying at the Lowe's with this Hollywood. Got a can't wait to let it pull up with it. I pull up with it. Pull up with a put some diamonds on her toes. Let know that I'm real. Used to pull it. You can still call it a can't be fixed. With the names and spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems. I just scratched off the list. Amazing winning. Solved on out my neck. Cause I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got them following my footsteps like the like I'm Montana, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the yeah, my friend. Bestie, I just my friend told her catch me. I'm a she so precious. Might not again, she too messy. No flex. Rose gold ornaments. Drop 210, car came with no 10. Got a you to know you can hop in front of tip. Born 9 in the vent. Like my get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses and a granted immunity still didn't tell. Skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Under the bed, screaming, rock me, kid. I put water on my head and she couple ops played. Then they still got I done, but they still ain't. Reason I use my line is cause she I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got them following my footsteps like I'm Montana, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the near my fridge.
Ayy, reverse the world, ex-chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh. Ayy, reverse the world, ex-chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be. No more talking. Ain't no more.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Vision. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block, they're ringing me up, I got. We get got. Is this man for the. Had to work the plan, set up shop. But life, pray to God. So I love my time till I'm gone. Vices I dealt with the wrong. Exhaling the nimbus, head pain in my song. I'm loving a heavenly touch, got a. And I'm. This life kinda short be on job. Yeah, be ons, do not stay to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Yeah, obsessed with success, trying to run up a couple M's and no less. Mine been up next, we've been blessed, been putting in work, been sparking the interest. With no strings attached, I press with no stress. Running to the bag, can't lose breath, gotta save and stack. No, I can't lose bread, got a pattern up. Trying to get a new front step, money adding up, so I know I'm moving correct. Can't damage us, came in and move like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting mad, shut your mouth, can't back it up. I'm with the plan it out, then bad it up. I'm trying to get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key.
Bash World, welcome back to 2K TV. I mean, we just spoke a few days ago, and you already reached level 40. Congratulations. Obviously, we are following your journey to legend. You have 3 more seasons to go, but give us some insight on how you did it. How did you reach level 40?
I got out there and I went straight to it. I got straight to it from the park to the rec. I was out there. I was making sure I linked up with some good players. You know what I'm saying? I was in the lobby. I would just be sending invites like, okay, you're a point guard. I'm a center. Let's go.
Now you have some time to kill, so what are you going to do in the game when you're not trying to reach that level?
2K is the game that I play, so I was just in the program about an hour ago, so I'm still live and direct, loud and proud. I'm out there, and listen, I done went from the park to the rec, back to the pro-am. Now when I'm done with this interview, I'm going to go back to the park, so I'm 2K'd out, man, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I've been getting my drip right.
It's time to focus on the drip.
Yeah, I've been getting my drip right doing my quest. Can't forget about my quest because I need that zip line. I found out that you can zip line. I seen it with my own eyes. See, I thought, when I first saw it, but when you see it with your own eyes, you like, yo, did I really zip line from my house to the park? Whoa, incredible. I'm really having fun, and that's what it's all about.
Do you know anybody else that has reached level 40?
Yes, I got a ton of friends that hit level 40, you know what I'm saying? They definitely out there, and they in the parks, they in the pro-am, and they in the rec, and they getting it done. It's amazing, like 4 seasons to hit legend. I love it, man. It gives you time to do things that you want to do.
Season 2 coming up in a few weeks. What are you looking forward to?
I got to make sure my player right. I got to make sure, because I already know everybody getting their players right. So I know season 2 is going to be, the thriller in Manila. It ain't going to be as easy as maybe season 1. Everybody coming in learning, but now everybody will know. And that's when, you're going to get a lot of competitive games, a lot of competitive games.
Any message to King Jordan as he tries to reach level 40 as well?
Oh, my 2K logo brother. He's a demon out there on the PG. He's nothing to play with. That's my brother.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Bash World, for joining us once again on 2K TV as we follow your journey to legend on New Gen.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Eric Jensen, the PA announcer for the Milwaukee Bucks, and you'll hear me call Bucks games on NBA 2K22.
At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, my sons are really into it, especially my 15-year-old. He plays all the time. Out of all the things I've done in my career, this is the most excited he's been about anything. So he's really fired up about this whole thing.
Cash Money!
I voice the intro to our morning show every day, and there was a guy in town that liked the way I did that, and he called me up to be the PA announcer for our indoor soccer team. And then when the Bucks announcing job opened, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Because Jack Gallo, the previous PA announcer, had been there since the Bucks came to Milwaukee. There's only been 2 of us throughout the history of the Bucks.
At guard, 6'3", number 21, Drew Holiday.
I wanted my announcing to stand up to what Jack Gallo had built that to. He had a way of announcing that I kind of emulate a little bit, and I use some things that I heard Jack do as a kid growing up. When the Bucks are climbing their way back into a game, and then they hit a shot that ties it up, I stole Jack's line that is,
"And this game is tied."
And then you say this score, and the crowd usually gives you a nice applause for that one. That was a Jack Gallo staple. You have to bring your own personality into it. You can't be yelling the whole time, because if everything is crazy and fantastic. Nothing is. You know, you have to pick your spots, get excited when the fans are going to get excited, and that's the way I think you can bring the arena to another level of intensity.
Bobby Portis for 3.
Well, I think Milwaukee Bucks fans are the greatest fans in the world, especially now with the way that things are rolling with the team. You couldn't get a better fan base than what we've had. They've stuck with us through a dry spell, and they're here now in force. Bucks Nation they're strong. I love them.
Get up and get loud. Here we go. Bucks win. Bucks win.
Mike Wang will be back next week with some tips for dribbling in NBA 2K22. So if you need to improve those handles, check back here next Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And we're going to leave you with the top plays of the week, so get ready to vote. And here's Philly's own Matt Cord calling the shots. We'll see you next time.
The Knicks, ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage, coming into the building earlier tonight. What a view from the top of the Empire State Building in Midtown Manhattan, just a couple of blocks away from our location here in New York City. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Brian, the Knicks are making a nice turnaround under Coach Tom Thibodeau. He said, quote, "It's a proud organization. I was here during the 90s. That doesn't have anything to do with today. Just like I don't want us looking ahead. I don't want us looking behind. Our focus has to be exactly on what's in front of us. Guys?"
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. And both teams tonight loaded with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Alexander Walker and Ingram are on the wing. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And for the Knicks, Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, Nerlens Noel out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Walker in at the 1. Now here's Walker. To the middle. Oh, wow! And he dunks it down.
What a remarkable vertical. Nerlens Noel demonstrating what a sensational athlete he is.
Here's Graham. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Robinson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Barrett into the lane.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Graham, the pass to Ingram. Back to Graham. It's not going to go for him. New York goes the other way with it. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And it's the Pelicans on the break. And here's Ingram outside on target from range.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Barrett. Over Ingram. Barrett can't hit.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Graham. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Walker. Robinson with it. Valanciunas covering. Robinson gets the bucket. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
At the line for New York, R.J. Barrett. At the line, one shot.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Fournier. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Barrett against Ingram. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Barrett. Pass to Fournier. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
As an NBA player, I think you have to be willing to embrace contact, and Evan Fournier does it right there.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
The first free throw is good. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
You know, that's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. Fournier hits them both.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Now here's Satoransky. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And the shot goes.
Billy Hernangomez.
Here's Rose. Pass to Gibson. On the wing, Burks.
2 minutes.
Driving to the basket. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Now here's Satoransky. And he jams it home with authority.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Toppin. Pass to Burks. Down low. Oh, a nice shot by Gibson.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low-post scoring. That's nicely done.
Satoransky outside. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Blocked. Here's Hernangomez. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hernangomez has gotten his second bucket of the game. Outside Fournier. Up top Burks. 11 feet out. Rebounded by New Orleans. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
The Knicks with the lead. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
Quickly is checked in for Fournier.
New York Knicks, Emmanuel Quickly.
.30 seconds left in the first quarter. Satoransky outside. Pass to Lewis. And here's Hernan Gomez. Now Satoransky. Back to Hernan Gomez. Clock at 4. Here's Lewis. And the Pelicans miss again. From deep, Rose. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Knicks, up 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Josh Hart. Willie Hernan Gomez is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Marshall in at the 4. Here's Toppin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Rose with the bucket.
Well, the rise and fire, now money in the bank for Derrick Rose. What beautiful development of the jump shot.
One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End of game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on.
And he drives in. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
New Orleans calls timeout. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancers.
So for the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Gibson. Noel comes in for Toppin. And Barrett subbed in for Rose. New Orleans making some changes. Now here's Graham. 14 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Here's Nwaba. Quickly outside. Back to Nwaba. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Noel, no good. The Pelicans trail. Inside. Here's Murphy. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Quickly against Graham. Outside Barrett. There's the triple. And Nerlens Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Walker, he's checked in for New York.
To the floor for your New York Knicks, Kemba Walker.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Graham finds Valanciunas. And it's Ingram off the drive. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Quick. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Robinson in the post. Valanciunas covering. Lets it go. And the Knicks miss again. Walker with a steal. Here's Noel. No luck on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Walker against Graham. Lets it fly. Walker's shot is off.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Murphy. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Barrett, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
R.J. Barrett at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And Barrett drops them both. The Pelicans have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Murphy. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
The length of Ingram is something else. Gets up to slam it in a second's notice because of it.
Here's the chosen one. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Number 00.
The Knicks making a switch here. Burks is checked in.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Alec Burks.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Graham finds Valanciunas. Poked loose. Robinson with a steal. Now Walker. He's coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota. To the right side. Here's the chosen one. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Walker against Graham. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. They get it back. The Knicks with the lead. To the paint. Here's the chosen one. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
New Orleans calls timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Hart. Here's Lewis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And the Pelicans miss again. Satoransky's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Rose. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Satoransky outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Nifty move. That shot off the mark. Fournier with some nice D. Fast break, New York. Burks for 3. Sinks it from distance. And now it's a 9-point Knick lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Walker in at the point. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Graham goes in and finished off by Graham.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Noel. And no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc. They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Outside Graham. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Graham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Fournier. He's got 6. Here's Walker. Rebounded by Ingram. You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
Quickly is checked in for Fournier.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Graham against Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
So much of the NBA is about pick and roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Now here's Quickly. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot is good by Barrett.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Graham. Pass to Valanciunas. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Ingram.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Quickly outside. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. And now it's a 12-point New York lead.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Valanciunas finds Ingram. The 3. Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Quickly. Floats one up. Rebounded by Ingram. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got his first points in this one.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Quickly outside. Walker for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Let's remember, this guy is a 5-star recruit when he played 2 seasons at Kentucky. Emmanuel Quickly improved tremendously his sophomore year and then got drafted late first round back in 2020.
look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer.
For the Knicks, Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Noel. And Rose is subbed in for Walker. 1:58 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. And the way quickly burst onto the scene as a rookie. Scouts may have underestimated his readiness, Doris.
Right. Overall, boy, he played like a top 10 pick. He did hit a bit of a rookie wall midseason, but then he was able to right the ship and make the most of his minutes.
For three, Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Right side Hart with the drive.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Lewis, guarded by Rose. Lewis can't get it to go. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Rose outside. Rebounded by Marshall. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Hart. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 to shoot. Here's Lewis. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Now here's Quickly. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hernan Gomez in the high post. Pass to Satoransky. Here's Lewis. Over Toppin. Lewis can't get it to go. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Knicks with the lead. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Willie Hernan Gomez. Brandon Ingram out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Thomas Satoransky, and it's Lewis in at the 1. Fournier, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, solid at recognizing when to attack on the interior. Fournier staying aggressive.
Pass to Lewis. Hernan Gomez with it. And here's Hart, defended by Burks. Clock at 6. Back to Hernan Gomez. And he lays it up and in.
You know what Willie lacks in athleticism, he makes up for with good feet and tremendous hustle.
New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Rose, the pass to Burks. Outside Fournier. Let's go with a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Graham comes in for Lewis. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Noel against Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's no good by Noel. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Well, 6'11" Nerlens Noel, so efficient down deep, working his magic thanks to that great size.
Pass to Graham. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Here's Fournier, and the shot goes in. Fournier's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Graham. Good D by Rose. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Fournier. Out to Rose. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Ingram. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by New York. Noel's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Fournier from outside the arc. That shot missing, and it's New Orleans taking it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Satoransky outside. Graham against Robinson. Launches it. And Graham, good for 3.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's Rose. Outside Burks. Pass to Noel. And he banks in the layup. Noel's gotten 4 this quarter.
How about that show of strength from Nerlens Noel? No fear in how he attacks the defense on these shots.
Here's Ingram. Excellent D there from Noel.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And it's Rose penetrating. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now. Shot's good by Hart.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
And the Knicks call time here.
Timeout.
They're ahead by 11. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Nerlens Noel.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
You know, his standout performance made all the difference coming off a tough loss in their last game. He was on a mission to make sure they didn't lose 2 in a row. Walker's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Walker finds Robinson.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Barrett against Hart. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From the arc. Noel with the rebound. Noel's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Knicks.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
Yep, that one goes.
I like the physicality on that play by Jonas Valanciunas. Simply powers through the contact, showing he can give it as well as take it.
Now here's Fournier. Walker for 3. He buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 12.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen.
How about some one-on-one action? Super Mike J 360 throws down a game winner in style. A self-lob windmill. That's some clean dunk energy. Next up in the W, it's the Kevin Wright, showing us all how to be creative when you got a defender in the paint. Boom! There it is, a beautiful dime drop. And And finally, we bounce to Das Cal 1124. And speaking of bounce, Pro-Am athletes, they always have hop. What about the ball? Are you kidding me? Maybe it's better sometimes to be lucky than it is to be good. Use those buttons. Make a choice here. Which play deserves to win this week? And hey, get your best play on 2KTV by using the hashtag 2KTVWOW on social media. Until next week, keep those top plays rolling in.
The tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win. And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And the Clippers starting five. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Clint Capella is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's man in at the three, the small forward. And for New York, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Noel is out there with Robinson. And it's Walker in at the one. And midway through the season, some players going above and beyond. Terrific performances. So, Steve, is the contract year boost a myth or is it a real thing?
Kevin, it's a very real thing. A lot of players play much harder in a contract year.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Pass to Fournier. Barrett with the ball. He kicks to Walker. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Trying to get open is Robinson, and that one's good. Noel.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
And the basket by Jackson.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Walker against Jackson. And Walker kicks to Barrett. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Now, here's Barrett. 9 points last game out. Back to Walker. Floats one. He lays it in. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Here's Jackson. Kemba Walker making his last shot.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Fournier, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Stolen by Robinson. Barrett against Jackson to the inside. Noel Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Noel's got his second bucket.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Hits the three-point bomb.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Walker the pass to Robinson. Now Barrett from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Fournier against George. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
The Knicks leading by 4. Outside Fournier. Back to Walker. Over Jackson. Trying to get open is Robinson. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2 for Los Angeles. They've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Capella. And the layup is good.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Walker against Jackson. Walker the pass to Robinson. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Capella. To the wing on the left. Here's Mann. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Jackson. And again, Clint Capella. It's all knotted up.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Clint Capella. Ibaka comes in for Marcus Morris. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Mann. And it's Ish Smith in for Jackson. Now, here's Burks. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's George on the wing. George double teamed. Back to Smith. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Quickly finds Rose. Some nice passing by New York here. Good.
Love the aggressiveness, the tenacity of Derrick Rose. Love driving the basketball into the teeth of the defense.
Bledsoe against Burks. The 10-footer. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Rose. "12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Quickly. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
George way outside. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. New York ahead, up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Baca is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Johnson. And it's Smith in at the point guard position.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Offensive rebound. Shots good by Gibson. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Gibson, a force on the offensive glass. He's a worker, and you saw it right there.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Johnson dishes to Ibaka. Smith outside. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates. That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide-open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check, so now it would have been a lot of work.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Serge Ibaka. Mans checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Smith. Now, here's Walker. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. From outside, off the mark. The Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Walker against Jackson. Back to Johnson. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Barrett. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Good on the shot.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Outside Fournier. From outside the arc. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 5 points so far.
And the defense has got to be better. Walker is looking to score once he gets in that position.
Johnson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. Capella trying to free himself up. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Johnson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And he gets it back. Here's Walker. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Jackson passes to Capella. That shot off the mark. The Knicks go the other way with it. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
Now, here's Barrett. After the miss from Reggie Jackson. Fournier dishes to Noel. Feeds to Walker. Now, here's Fournier. He's covered closely and finished off by Robinson.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Jackson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Johnson. Robinson pulls it in. Fournier against Johnson. In the corner, Barrett with it. And Noel kicks to Walker. Launches a 3. And they recover it. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Noel is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Walker in at the point. A nice shot by George.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Outside, Walker. A floater, and Capella sends it back. Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fournier against George. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 3. The three-pointer off the mark.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Barrett against Capella. And Capella sends it back. And they get it back. There's Walker with the 3. They get the rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out. but times have changed.
New York shooting their first free throw of the game. So for the Knicks, Gibson comes in for Robinson, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kemba Walker. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Clint Capella. Ibaka comes in for Marcus Morris. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Jackson.
One shot.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bledsoe outside. There's the pass to Mann. 6 to shoot. Here's Zubac. And the rejection by Noel. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And with the rebound.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Here's Noel. Clippers able to drain the three. And Gibson kicks to Fournier. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Fournier's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Knicks. Bledsoe passes to Zubac. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. George with the ball. Now guarded by Gibson. Count it. Good. Zubac has got 6 points.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
New York calls timeout. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%, and he seems to be getting better with age.
So for the Knicks, Obi Toppin's checked in for Noel. Alec Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. And quickly in for Fournier. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Smith is checked in. Now here's Gibson. And here is Quickly. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Bledsoe. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Smith, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Few guards in this league shoot under 70% from the line. Smith's well below that mark for his career.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. David Nwaba is checked in for Taj Gibson. second free throw, no good. The Knicks leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Smith surveying the D. Outside for George. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Can't connect from 14 feet out. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that one, good. Rose has got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
It's hard to try to stop D. Rose. When he's committed to scoring, get out of his way.
Pass to Bledsoe. Down low. Here's Zubats. Outside for Bledsoe. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And for his position, Bledsoe probably as physical as any in our game. Clearly not afraid to challenge defenders.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
That's good from Bledsoe. Fans, and honestly, sometimes even us broadcasters especially can overlook defense, Steve, especially when it comes to guards.
It's hard to spot great defensive guards, but Eric Bledsoe, Kevin, is certainly one of those guys. Very strong on the ball. He's been a first-team all-defensive member. Remember, back in 2019-20 season, Bledsoe was a key part of the Bucks' D, which was first in the league in team defensive rating.
And he recovers it. They grab their own miss. Here's Capella, and finally that one's good. Capella's got 8 points.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the chosen one. No good on the 3. Clippers trail by 6. Pass to Capella. Outside Jackson. Here's Bledsoe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
And really an elite combination of speed and power. When Bledsoe's aggressive, he draws a lot of fouls.
The Clippers have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Walker in the post. No good on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Reggie Jackson. Ibaka is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's man in at the 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes the first.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Knicks. He hits both from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 3. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And New York making a change here. Fournier is checked in.
Evan Fournier.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. From 13, Capella with the bucket.
Defense has encouraged Capella to shoot jumpers, but that time the strategy backfires.
Walker dishes to Noel. Robinson left side. Outside Fournier. There's the drive. Ibaka with some nice D.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Fournier passes to Noel. Passes it to Walker. Clock at 6. Outside Fournier. Offensive rebound to stop the run. Goes up again. And it's Noel missing. The Clippers in the lead. To the left side wing. The pass to man. Knicks with the rebound. Now here's Fournier. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Jackson. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Ibaka. Poked loose. Jackson against Walker. Fournier in the corner. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ibaka down low. Barrett covering. New York trailing. Good work defensively by Capella. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Jackson against Walker. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game. Rose, he's checked in for the Knicks. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Paul George comes in for Marcus Morris. Jackson passes to George. Here's Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mann. Kicks to Capella. Robinson with the block. To the paint. Here's Noel. That evens the score. 9 points for Nerlens Noel.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And the Clippers call time here.
T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
And the dunk by Capella.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
New York calls timeout.
Start it.
Barrett kicks to Noel. Jackson against Rose. Robinson up top inside. Here's Noel. That shot misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. To the middle. And it's Capella missing. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. A 2-point game. Barrett, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Here's Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
Shooting for it. Ready. Clint Capella at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Rose with the ball, and guarded by Capella. Rose, that's good.
I will put him in the category as a clutch player. Derrick Rose delivers again.
George against Fournier. Outside, George. Jackson against Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Misses off the right iron. Knicks shooting well. They're at 45%.
Count it! That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now, here's George. Shot from 12. Oh, they get it back. And the rejection by Noel. Barrett with the ball. A floater. And with the rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Mann. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. George against Robinson. Outside Jackson. Here's Capella. Oh, he can't jam it home. Count it.
It's a big night for Clint Capella so far. He's playing competitive ball and finding his shot.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Your Knicks City Dancer. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. We're almost there. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 00.
Outside Rose. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. Vision. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. That with the hair and nails on fleek. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. That with the hair and nails on fleek. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block. They're ringing me up, I got. We get caught. It's this man for the. Had to work the plans out. But life pray to God, so I love my time till I'm gone. Vices I dealt with the wrong, exhaling the nimbus, head pain in my song. I'm loving the heavenly touch, and I'm. This life kinda short me on job, yeah. The odds do not stay to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Yeah, obsessed with success, trying to run up a couple M's and no less. Mine been up next, we've been blessed, been putting in work, been sparking the interest. With no strings attached, I press with no stress. Running to the bag, can't lose breath, but I save and stack. No, I can't lose bread, got a pattern up. Trying to get a new front step, money adding up, so I know I'm moving correct. Can't damage us, came in and move like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting man, shut your mouth, can't back it up. I'm with the plan it out, then bad it up. I'm trying to get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.